Happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's talk about the Catholics. On today's Substack, we talk all about the pay to pray model and why a lot of celebrities are seemingly becoming Catholics. We also talk about their new favorite app, Hollow, which is kind of like Headspace or Calm if the way that you calm yourself is listening to stories from the Bible. What you might not know is Hollow is funded by Peter Thiel, a far right-wing libertarian Trump supporter, and the Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance. While there are free plans, it is not lost on me that the yearly individual plan is $69, which breaks down to $6 a month. Now, if you are Catholic, you know that 69 is something you don't do, and 6 is part of the whole numbers we don't use situation. Like any app, this app will collect data on you, although the app claims it does nothing with the data and it doesn't sell it. It's just your data is still owned by Peter Thiel, who owns the far-right trad magazine EV. We talk all about that in this Substack article. They own a period tracker called 28. And of course, Palantir provides a lot of the information the CIA and other organizations use to surveil everyday Americans all the time. So that's like a little bit spooky. But when you're watching an ad featuring Gwen Stefani about an app that promises to bring you peace through creating a closer relationship with the Prince of Peace, Jesus Christ, you don't always think about who might be mining the data from that app. And you definitely didn't think about how involved Steve Bannon is. When Trump lost the 2020 election, Steve Bannon transformed his War Room podcast into a Stop the Steal machine, using Catholic groups that were normally focused on abortion and religious liberty to block Biden's certification. Nick Fuentes is one of these far-right Catholics. And don't forget, it was a Catholic priest from Nebraska that did an exorcism on January 6th at the Capitol. I know the allure of the Catholic Church can be strong. I mean, once again, my name is Vitus, like Saint Vitus, patron saint of singers, dancers, actors, and dogs. But when you're calling out to dear Jesus tonight after a couple too many pints, just remember your path to Jesus might not want to cross paths with a guy like Steve Bannon, Peter Thiel, J.D. Vance, or, as it turns out, Gwen Stefani. If you like these deep dives and want to support the original journalism I'm doing, please subscribe to the Substack. It looks like TikTok is up to be banned again in just a couple of weeks, and I'm not even getting involved this time. It'll be what it is. I've been building a new empire on Substack, and I really like it over there. Just go to the link in my bio. It'll bring you to where you can subscribe to the Substack. There are free options, or you can kick me $7 a month, and you can also subscribe for free to my YouTube and the podcast if you want more content. I wonder if when my great-great-grandpa boarded that boat from Ireland to New York in 1851, he thought to himself, someday I'll have a descendant who explains to people on the internet why we don't want a king or Christian nationalism. Still, if we'll still be fighting that fight.